Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. This is part 109 of our Skylanders Spyro's Adventure playthrough. 107 was the introduction of Wham-Shell, his heroic challenge. 108 is of course when I took Terraphon through the final heroic challenge, being Wham-Shell's, in my case, got Grand Admiral. Still have a bit to go, including the mass upgrades, which I've actually started. That said, for part 109 I'm kind of going to do something I think pretty cool. First thing I wanted to show was now my save file. You can see there's all 32, of course, to go along with the 100% complete. But this worked out well last time with Lightning Rod and Zook, so I figured I'd do the same this time. I have to say, thus far I've not been too impressed with Wham-Shell. Since y'all saw the introduction a few hours ago, I've taken him through the speed challenges, and for a character that's maxed out at 98, he just seems slow. Some of the slower rated characters, like I think Terraphon's at 83ish, he seems that speed or a little slower. 98s are like Stealth Elf and Flame Slinger, and personally I just don't see it. But and in gameplay, I hadn't been impressed, but I really think his strengths will be in upgrading. That said, what I plan to do here is, there you kind of see that wiggler on the back. I had a comment I saw earlier, somebody thought it looked like Chop Chop, which I can actually see that too. But anyway, what I'm going to do, go ahead and show you. He's got the 8 heroics done. I think I did maybe Zaps as well or something. But speed's 98, like I said, it just doesn't really seem that way. But what I'm going to do is, you can see he's got no upgrades. For this video, I'm going to come in and upgrade your basic Wave 5 Skylanders to the point of picking a path, which is basically going to be 4 upgrades, and I'll leave it at that, and then I'll pick a path in the mass upgrade for the water, air, and life element respectively. But we'll go ahead and get started here. Okay, his first upgrade will be Starfishicus Giganticus, which hold B to charge up your starfish attack. Kind of interesting they list that one prior to the primary attack, which they have as a higher priced option. But we're going to go ahead and, like I said, buy all the basic upgrades. I'll skip the cutscenes to save time, so now we should be shooting bigger starfish bullets. I guess you have to charge it up. Okay, I can see that. I think they were dealing 8 damage out of the box, so I'd imagine that should at least double it. King's Mace for 560. Mace attack does increase damage. It also looks pretty freaking cool. I'm not a big fan of gold, so hopefully we'll get to keep it this way. A lot of the times I actually like the character's look before the upgrade, but I think this is one where I'll approve of it after. It's kind of got like a platinum look now. Seems to swing a little bit quicker. I don't know if that was part of the upgrade or not, but that plus the increased damage, something I will gladly take. Our third upgrade, which there goes the game audio again. It's just totally dead, which that means it's not going to sync up very well. Let me see what I can do. There's okay, I guess it's kind of back now. This is probably all going to be screwy, and I can't unfortunately re-record this, so 720 would be Starfishicus Super Aurealis. Starfish attack does increase damage. Looks like it changes the look of them as well. Okay. That's kind of cool. I don't know what the deal is. It hasn't been on my audio, and it's actually the gameplay end. And when that happens, there's no way to correct it. So I'm gonna just kind of scurry through here. the last upgrade that you get usually is going to be your tertiary attack. In this case, it's the Poseidon Strike. Press Z to create an electrified field that damages enemies. This looks pretty cool. We'll skip the cutscene. Okay, so I assume later on it'll have a greater range. The Mace Twirl Prior is kind of cool, but it'll slow it down. But that basically upgrades Wham-Shell, to the point that you're going to have to pick a path. So what I will do now is pull him, go with Camo. Alright, haven't used him in a while. Let's see here. We should have enough to do the base upgrades. I think I did the math earlier on all this stuff. I'll post it to the blog or something. Searing Sunblast, which, this is A and B for Camo. It's kind of weird. Wham-Shell, they went B and then A. But anyway, Searing Sunblast. Sunblast does increase damage. We'll gladly take that. Skip the cutscene. Alright. And I have to say, Camo out of the box, I was very impressed with. I know Wham-Shell I wasn't, too overwhelmed by, but Camo, I put him in some crazy situations, and he always seemed to come through for me. So, Melon Fountain. Press Z to send melons flying everywhere. Go ahead. It's also interesting we get that before a secondary upgrade. So, just for reference, primary, secondary, and then now our tertiary. That's kind of cool. It's almost like he burrows down, runs a circle, plants watermelons, and lets them go. So, we'll come in, see what our next one will be. Firecracker Food. Firecracker Vines do increased damage. So I guess maybe they base it like on damage dealt or something. There's really doesn't seem to be a logic to it. I don't know what that'll deal, but it looks pretty cool, so we'll chalk that up as a win. And we will upgrade again. His final one before you pick a path is the Vigorous Vines. Firecracker Vines move quicker and further. Skip the cutscene. Okay, so that basically went from here to the, Core of Light. I've said it before, but he, reminds me of Beavis and Butthead. That said, we're gonna pull him, and finally, me personally, a Skylander that I eagerly anticipated was Warnado. Took him box stock through all 32 heroic challenges, meaning no upgrades. I'm pretty sure he would have topped out at level 10, but actually what I did is we kind of had to go in, and I wasn't sure when I would get Wham-Shell, which still has not shipped from Amazon, by the way, over a month after the pre-order. But basically what I did is I went ahead and took him with Camo through Quicksilver Vault. That got him up to level 10, but I honestly feel like those last 4 challenges he probably would have just barely got to level 10. So theoretically you can probably take any Skylander through the challenges and hit level 10, if that's all you do very first thing. Granted, if you fail the challenges, you'll have that much better of a chance of getting to level 10. But as you can see, 32 heroic challenges, and no upgrades yet. So finally, we will get to do that. And his speed, as you can see, let me just point that out, is 83. I honestly feel like if I had another person here and had them stick Wham-Shell on and we went straight for Persephone, I feel like Warnado would scorch him. Just one of those, a 15-point speed difference should be more noticeable in my opinion. Nonetheless, we will upgrade. Sharp Shell, spin attack does increase damage. Go ahead. I should have done that beforehand. But, looks roughly the same, but I think there's a slight difference when you're spinning. Nonetheless, the damage will be very helpful. Extended Tornado. Hold B to extend the range of your tornado attack. Alright. So, when you just press B, that's what I just did. Well, I guess it's automatically done that for us. But now I will hold it down. And it looks like you can, yeah, get a little bit more range out of it. So, and it lasts quite a bit longer, which will be very nice. His third upgrade in the base: high winds. Tornadoes can damage multiple enemies. This is gonna be sweet. Sadly, I can't showcase it at the ruins, but looks like it's a little darker and more sinister looking. So, can't wait to go pick up a few chompies here in a little bit. His final base upgrade. This is one, they'd almost have to do this or you'd be really disappointed with him, but Whirlwind Flight. Press Z to fly, increase speed and armor while flying. So, we're going to go ahead and do that, and I will go demo that probably down on the beach because I'm just that excited about it. Alright, so, there's our 1, 2, and then, okay, I can work with that. It controls pretty well, also, just for what it's worth. And as you can see, you can just head out here across the water. There's a freaking weapon master. Oh, and you can spawn tornadoes too. That's pretty interesting. So I assume that you're going to be able to hit. Say we had like a boat full of enemies or something, you'd probably take them down. To end it, you just press Z again, which I think that is pretty awesome. Okay, and he will automatically, when you step out to the correct point, go ahead and go into the Whirlwind Flight. But what we're going to do now, obviously I want to do gameplay with these upgrades. We're at about the 12-minute mark. We're going to be pushing it. Kind of a weird deal for people to agree on the same thing randomly, without me asking. But I had 3 people originally. Now I think it's like 5. They all said, in separate places and, different, I think Facebook, Twitter, a couple of YouTube. But everyone seemed to want to see Camo and Warnado in Leviathan Lagoon. So, generally, you'd have like the same 5 or 6 people that specifically request something. It would all be different. But I thought it was kind of interesting. Everybody seemed to want the same thing, and when possible, I try to accommodate people. So I'll try to split this up evenly between them. Camo and Warnado are both level 10, Wham-Shell's level 5, so we'll go ahead and get started here. I will try to just use these 3. I might get in a situation where we have to use something else, but we'll kind of wing it. I'll skip all the cutscenes. I have not played this in a long time. We're apparently going to have to catch everybody. Yeah, I'm not going to do any of the gates. It's pretty sweet. We can take Warnado over there. Okay. Of course, we've got the habanero guys to deal with. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with the tornado. Well, 25, I think that's up from 12. And looks like we're dealing 17 with the spin attack now. Oh, that was awesome. I tried to pin him, I planned to do a spin attack, and there was no need for that. Keep in mind, the legendary treasure here, I don't remember how many times you have to be eaten by the Leviathan. That's basically how it works. I should have tornadoed that. Let me see if we can get a tall tornado. Okay, well, I guess not. Oh well, we'll just leave that guy. Let's see what we can do with the tornado. Okay. So you can't actually like destroy the boat just being in the tornado, but you can then spawn one, which I thought that was
Skylanders of the Leviathan.
With that said, I know a lot of people were mad I didn't quite 50-50 Quicksilver Vault for the base gameplay. So now I'll go ahead and switch to Camo. So let's like I said, he has done all kinds of stuff, just his base attacks. But I'm gonna get up here and do the Melon Fountain deal, kind of see what we can do to these. I thought there were two of them. Okay. Those guys seem to die easier in the heroic challenges. Just something of note. Okay, obviously I don't remember these. I haven't played in forever, so you'll have to bear with me. But I played just, I honestly have not been in this chapter in quite some time. So. You get a good idea of the range, and that makes it very easy to, which that guy should be dead in all honesty. Of course you can use that guy to kind of pin him in if you've got a slower character, which that's really not an issue for us right now. So. Okay, and on that note, I know he didn't use Camo long, but this level actually suits Wham-Shell. I think I said it, but his little intro there just cracks me up. It's one of the more, interesting ones. Go ahead and move this back. Drop down. I think that's a teleporter that'll take us that direction. If anyone wonders where that is or how you get up here to the enemy goal or something. And with Wham-Shell, I want to be careful and try to pick up all the XP just because he's not level 10. As you can see, he dealing a lot more damage now. Okay, that was pretty sweet. I should probably go a bit quicker instead of just play around. Did not expect to get eaten there. I just basically fell in trying to take the wooden plank. Okay, now I gotta figure out where he spit us. Okay, I was just trying to go across this, and I think that is a hat or a treasure chest, probably, on a virgin save file. So, see if you can get some air on there. You can't. Okay. We tried. Now we know. So, all right. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip that save time. I'll see if I can blast the Hobbit Mirror. I think there's another one that comes. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I'm not gonna listen to him. I think we have to go with that. Okay, so we'll let Wham-Shell do this. That was not a challenge. Okay, so let me check the time. We're at the 19-minute mark. I think we've got to deal with chaos in this one. Kind of annoying, you know. I wish more Skylanders could like hit enemies up there, but oh, that's a money stash. I guess you have to drop down for it. Oh wow, this will be beneficial. I did not remember this much cash being in this level. Yeah, I just basically continuously play Quicksilver Vault. Let me go up here and kill the guy. I think we'll hit level 6. Yeah, you know what happens at this point in time. Ah, prophecy fulfilled. Level 6. You know, and the other day when I said Wrecking Ball was the only one that wasn't level 10, which I got him there, I think Lightning Rod is 8 and Zook is 6, if I remember right. So Wham-Shell has upgraded. He's not as, you know, mediocre, I guess you'd say. I'm tempted to say that like Chaos, but I'll try not to. Note that we get the Darklight Creek Pie here. That's kind of cool. I know people probably want to see Camo, so I'll switch again. But this would be the Eternal Water Source. And then basically when you walk out here, you get eaten again. Alright, so here's our battle. I'll skip the chaos stuff just because, you know, I don't want to run out of time. We'll see, I'll try to divide this up, you know, let each one kill one, and go from there. I don't know how that sea slime came back on us. I'm trying to showcase both attacks here. I'll wonder what my strategy is. Okay, so that deals quite a bit. We'll let him get the pizza, and now I will. Alright, well, don't lean forward. That was basically the perfect storm. I had Wham-Shell in one hand, and the headset slipped off, so I get sick of chaos and these cutscenes. Alright, so I guess we'll let him do this and then I'll switch. He is probably the least, you know, suited to this out of the 3 characters we've got working. Again, you know, say you had low health, you can kind of stand in front of the sharks, you know, like I'll do this one and then move, you can get the health back. So I mean, a plus 18 a time, if you do that for the whole cycle, you know, assuming you don't like get red, you know, you could potentially go from being in the red to, you know, back at a point where you could take on, you know, all his dark water minions and whatnot. Okay, so since he's gonna talk,
Ready for
alright. That's lovely. But we're gonna pull Wham-Shell. And just in case, I'll put Camo on. I don't want to be thrown over the coals for not using him enough or something. Plus, he will work well, you know, projectile against projectile, basically. Then I'll try to line up and use Warnado against Slam Bam. Oh, Camo's about to get killed here. Okay, so luckily he did not. It's a good thing he was level 10, in all honesty. So we'll skip Chaos, let him handle this round. Like I said, he's at 285 right now, which is pretty low. I'll just come over here. And I mean, there's 72 or 90 right off the bat. That's a little strategy you can use, just kind of weave in and out with the nunchuck. And I mean, he went from the red, the watermelon helped out, and now I'm just kind of flirting with disaster to get him back close to full health. Which he's pretty much going to be there after 1 or 2 more. Yeah, so we're back at 600 now. Like I said, you know, use these baths of Doom Sharks to your advantage, I suppose. Just keeps going. But when they start out and you've just got that edge, you know, like right here, you can really take advantage of that. We'll skip that. Here's Slam Bam. I'm going to pull Camo, and we'll let Warnado see what he can do. Of course, Camo would be better suited for this. You know, he could just kind of stay away. But, you know. I really wish I could control the tornadoes right now. That would be pretty awesome. Okay, so again, it was really close, but just got it done in the nick of time. So. Oh, so we've got all 3 now. Okay, let's get him out of here. And we will go, I guess, Camo. He kind of got the short end of the stick during the level. If Gilgrunt wasn't in, we'd be set up to take these guys out. Alright, so there goes Slam Bam. I knew Camo could, you know, take care of him pretty easy. There goes Zap. And now it's just projectile against projectile, basically. And there you go. Getting really close to the 30-minute mark, too.
My beautiful minion! Fine! Take it! Take the eternal water source, fool! See if I can. Soon you too will fear my giant floating head like everyone else. And you will pay! In God's sake, turn this off!
Okay. So, yeah, I could have done a lot better. I'm getting close to the time, and I wanted to try and use all 3, you know, primary, secondary, and tertiary from each character and whatnot. But there you go. Basically, we took box stock Wham-Shell, Warnado, and Camo, did all of their base upgrades, and by that I mean the first 4. Basically, where you upgrade the primary, secondary, get the tertiary, and then your next upgrade, you're at a point where you have to pick a path. So got that taken care of. You know, it wasn't ideal. I haven't played that level in forever, but you know, got to see 3 new characters all in the same video. So I think overall it went pretty well. And with that said, I have got to end this so I don't actually lose my audio, and hopefully when the game skipped a little bit ago, back at the upgrades, I'll be able to just kind of, you know, fix that somehow, which is kind of hard. But anyway, there you go. Wave 5, Camo, Warnado, Wham-Shell, base upgrades, gameplay, and Leviathan Lagoon. Questions, comments, feel free to ask here on YouTube or the blog with oneofwisdom.blogspot.com. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, whichever you prefer. And as always, thanks for watching.